Okay. What I've been doing...
You've been waiting.
I know. I always wait. I'm always so patient. Okay, a couple things. I watched a new movie, Batman Bad Blood. It's an animated movie from the Warner Brothers Animation Studio. These movies are so good. I mean, I haven't seen a bad one.
These guys to rate the...
Why don't they just do the animated movies for the real movies?
Okay, well,
It's not dark and gritty now.
Maybe
is. Some
of it is. This one's actually pretty interesting. So this one takes place the very beginning of the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, but Batman is fighting and with Batwoman, who they introduced some characters that are not new but newer in the DC universe. So there's Batwoman, and she's not Batgirl.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
no, it's Batwoman, another person. So she's not really affiliated directly with Batman. Like she's not like Robin. You know, she's not like hanging out with him and doing it. She just wears the symbol because she thinks, I don't know. I don't know.
Copyright infringement, lady.
That would be
back off. My
Bruce has got that bird, yeah.
So anyways,
she's
God, what a boring movie.
But what's cool is she uses guns. So she's like got the bat suit on and she pulls out a pistol, and then so at the very beginning fight, they're like, oh, it's because they see the outline of her costume, they see the bat ears and stuff like that. They're like, oh, Batman, and then these bullets start firing out of the shadows, and they're like, Batman doesn't use guns. Like, it's great. So then Batman shows up and they start fighting, and then there's a big explosion, and Batman saves her. Like at the last second, he throws her off the whatever to save her, and then it's hinted that he's dead. And so then this long period of time goes on, like 18 months, where Batman's hasn't shown up, Batman's dead, and they bring all of the other characters in. They bring in Nightwing. They bring in Damian Wayne, his son, who is the new Robin. They bring in Batwing. Do you know Batwing?
I don't know.
Batwing is Lucius Fox's son, who gets all of his tech and becomes this flying, like jet-powered, almost like Batman Begins, sort of, but more Tony Starkish. You know, more like crazy tech coming out of the suit. And all these guys team up, and they're trying to figure out where Bruce Wayne is, because he's been gone, obviously, too. And they don't know if he's dead. They don't think he's dead. It introduced they introduced this new guy called Heretic, he's not new in the DC universe, but he's a new bad guy, and it's fantastic. The animation is so good. The story is, they introduce so many characters, but they give everybody a good enough backstory. The action is great. The music is great. These movies are just fantastic. I can't recommend any of them. The one that I talked about a couple weeks ago, Gods and Monsters. There's there's so many. Even the Superman ones
come out.
I think there's probably 2 or 3 a year. I'll start.
Wow.
There was one of the best ones was, and we talked about it again on a recent episode, where all of a sudden the Justice League, all of like the things that could take them out start happening to them. So like Wonder Woman gets poisoned, where she keeps fighting because she's like brainwashed. So she just keeps fighting, and then she's going to die of exhaustion. She won't stop.
Interesting.
That's the Doom. Right?
Doom, that's what it's called. Fantastic. If you're going to watch any of them, go see that one. That is one of the best.
I'm confused. Where do these movies come out, though? I mean, they aren't in theaters, obviously.
No, they're all just released DVD and Blu-ray and digital version. I download the digital version. So it's it's so good. It's and they also just recently, I'm going to watch the next one that I think just came out maybe a week or two ago, which is Justice League versus Teen Titans, because Teen Titans have been really popular.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize they did that one.
Yeah, it just came out I think maybe a week ago.
How do they do that one? Because Teen Titans are the younger version of the Justice
Well, they're not
League.
exactly.
It's like
Cyborg and Robin are really the youngest ones. Well, I guess they have Superboy. So
yeah, I don't know.
They have new characters, and actually Raven is an awesome character in DC, and she's in the Teen Titans. It's really cool, and so I'm going to check that one out. But again, I can't recommend it. Again, I think another big problem with WB is because these animated movies are so good. It's like, talk to those people. Go get, I think her name's Andrea Romano is the one who does all the casting for the voices, and they're fantastic. One of the interesting voices was Wonder Woman in this movie. No, excuse me. What movie was it? Oh, in Justice League versus the Teen Titans. What's her name from Daredevil, the nurse?
Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, she's the voice of Wonder Woman. So like immediately,
cool.
It's kind of like, whoa, that's kind of weird to hear her voice as Wonder Woman. But it's super cool. It's fantastic.
Not even go talk to the casting. Talk to the writers. Be like, hey, how do you guys make a good story?
Well, if you actually look, I think Batman versus Superman was the script I think was written by one of the big DC comic book writers. So it's just one of those things where you have, with an animated movie like this, maybe you have a team of hundreds of people, maybe. And with a movie like Batman vs. Superman, you have thousands upon thousands of people working together. Yeah. So it's just, I think it's sometimes
the scale.
Yeah. I think that's what I even know. I know Ben Affleck when they talked to him, because, he directs now. And he said, one good thing about this movie that I learned is like how to do a movie like this, how to do a movie this big.
How not to do a movie.
Stop it. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's one thing I did. The other thing I did is I played a bunch of board games this week with both of you.
I'm just going to tune out.
Stop it.